Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry. We know this is a day late. You know, we kind of have work and schedules that don't match up and lives. But we're here now for all, however many of you that are watching. Bandless came out yesterday. Yay! So, Konami did say a few weeks ago that there would only be minimal changes on this one.
And that was correct.
We have 3 impactful bans, 3 limits, one of which should have been a ban. The other 2 are just like, Konami, what the fuck are you doing? 1 semi-limit, which is moving up from limited, which is the only thing that makes me want to still play the game, considering the top 3 decks, or 4 rather, are still untouched. And 1 unlimit that absolutely fucking terrifies me. So, yeah, the first band that we need to talk about, Summon Sorceress. She's gone now, finally. I mean, let's be honest. We all saw this coming. OCG, she's been banned for like over a year now. It was only a matter of time before it happened here. You're the one who probably affects this the most, since you were going to be picking up Orcust in Dark Neostorm.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, super special surprise. We're doing something for that coming up. Because this guy recommended it. All because of this guy. Thank the Cyborg.
I have 4 decks too built from that set, so it's like, screw it.
And all your stuff is easy to get in that set. Go figure.
Thanks, Konami.
So yeah, number 2. This one breaks my heart. Number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. It's one of those, I understand why it was banned, but I still don't like it. I mean, arguably, you should have just hit Gandora or hit Amorphage Goliath, but then you'd be hitting multiple cards in order to keep one other card in the game, which Konami has done before. Lyrilisk Independent Nightingale. But
no one's playing her anymore.
Well, no one's playing her anymore because both of the cards that abused her are banned. They banned Supreme King Starving Venom and Tyrant Neptune to keep her alive, when they should have just banned her. Dark Matter, you could argue they could have done the same thing, but you could also make the argument that the sending of the 3 different dragons with the names, setting up the Goliath and Arcbrave combo, but it was really banned because of Gandora FTK. Because Gandora X is a card, and even with just the original attack, somebody found a way to make a super consistent FTK with Gandora X, which of course required Dark Matter Dragon milling 3 different dragons, including Eclipse Wyvern, which would then search Gandora X.
Also, because Miko's coming out, which also boosts the
consistency of that deck
yeah.
by, oh my god, Miko and Signet Mining. Oof. Oof. But yeah, the third one, and this is the one that, it's sort of surprised that they missed it on the last one, but thank God they actually banned the right card here. I see so many people who are like, why didn't you just ban Azathoth? Because then Orcus would have used the Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic spell card in order to go into True King, and Pendulum decks were already using it to go into Kali Yuga instead of Azathoth, which is exactly the same thing, but it's a rank 8 instead.
And bigger.
Yeah. So, no. Guys, Konami actually hit the right card on this one. The Rank Up Magic had to go. Azathothing or rank upping up into your opponent's turn, making it so they can't play the game during their turn, is complete and utter bullshit. It should never be allowed. That's why Vanity's Emptiness is banned. That's why, arguably, Artifact Scythe should be banned. Or that's why Djinn is banned. Anything that prevents your opponent from activating effects or playing the game should be banned. That's why Yada is banned. It doesn't let your opponent play the game. So, yeah, let's... Any more of your thoughts on the 3 ban cards, Eric?
Summon Sorceress is a really big worry for me because I need to find another way to boost up my Orcus consistency, which might give me the sadness of having to put the Danger Engine in it, which I really don't want to, but that might have to be my final choice, which may take me a while to get for the video, but I'll get them when I can. The Ring of Magic, glad that's gone. Because everyone's like, oh, you just get rid of Rusty Bartage. Like, you know that the monsters themselves also search it? It wouldn't have changed anything, to be honest. And then with
Dark Matter doesn't affect you at all.
I never played Blue Eyes or any Dragon decks that do it, so I have no words to say about it, except that the Buster Blader Committee approves of this statement.
I forgot that meme was the thing. That's great.
All right, I'll tell the limits.
First limit, Lady Debug.
Honestly, I think they did it just to promote Signet mining.
Yep, I agree. Because it's like, so let's get this straight. You wanted to give Salamangreats a slap on the wrist, even though they're brand new.
Well, here's my question. Do you want to give Salamangreats 12 starters?
Yes.
Well, you play it, so shut up.
Exactly.
I stopped playing it because I got bored playing it. It was the same combos over and over again. I got bored.
I mean, I'm not playing it currently, but I would go back to playing it if it had that. Yes. But that being said, it's like I've seen other YouTubers talk about this. They were talking about they weren't even really some Salamander players weren't even playing Lady Debug anymore. So this just
most of them were playing Flame Buffalo.
Yeah, it literally does nothing for them. Literally nothing. And they got okay. So we're gonna lose 2 Lady Debugs and get 3 Signet minings.
And plus,
great idea, Konami. Way to push your product, which is not what the ban list is for.
And plus, with the other spell card coming out for Salamangreats, it's like
yes.
That'll also help them just bring the resources back to their hands. It's like okay, which is an ultra rare in Dardinos Storm.
That's not gonna match with the rest of them. It's gonna look so weird.
Yes.
But whatever. Okay, next one, Phantom Sky Blaster. This is the card that should have been banned. It's like, put it to 1. Oh, yay, so the dangers aren't going to open it as consistently. Yeah, they still have all the danger monsters. They can easily draw into their 1 copy. That's why, what was the FTK with the dangers? It required only 1 card, but it worked because the dangers just are like, half your deck is Upstart Goblins. Like, pretty much every single danger FTK ever. When Firewall was still around.
Yes.
It's just like, it's like 1 Armageddon Knight that did nothing. It's like, oh, I'll just draw half my deck until I finally draw Armageddon Knight. I mean, limiting Sky Blaster does nothing. It should have just been outright banned like Gofu. But, whatever.
Or who knows, maybe they're just putting it at 1 to tread the waters to see, like Grinder Golem.
What was it that, I just saw Lithium posted a video about Danger Orcust or something like that being tiered 0.5, and he said, "Oh, it's the
video too.
The one copy." It's like, yeah, they try to limit it to the 1 copy, but for whatever reason, when it's always at 1 copy, the curse of 1 copy is when the card is at 1 copy, you will always see the card no matter what somehow.
That happens to me a lot, especially with like Monster Reborn and Rhoda.
All right, and the 3rd and final limit, which does absolutely nothing.
Except for a buyout.
Kagari at 1. It's just like, hi, Kagari's at 1. Okay, you're not gonna hit Sky Striker Spellbook of Judgment? You're not gonna hit Sky Striker Change of Heart during your opponent's turn? You're not gonna hit the whole card that literally searches the entire fucking deck? You're just gonna limit Kagari to 1. And not hit anything else. Why? Why can't that deck just die, please?
It's not gonna die.
Plus,
they want to push out the point that Engage is getting reprinted in Battles of Legend.
That's a good point.
And probably the other cards will be in there too.
Yeah.
Probably, we don't know yet.
There we go. There's Kamani. There's Kamani rearing its ugly head. Oh, forget the health of the game. Let's just make us big ching ka-ching. Next up, the only thing that changed on this list that I actually liked was Super Poly to 2.
It gives us more outs and makes Guru way more powerful.
Or it's just like, hello, all this stuff here. Oh, hi, you have a semi-unbreakable board. Oh, hi, Archfiend Abyss. You can't respond to this. Discard card, Super Poly. Oh, hey, Double Colossus. Let's make a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Let's go.
And then when the Borla Fusion comes out, there's your other Super Poly target.
Yup.
Except it's for dragons.
Yup. But yeah, it's at 2 in the OCG right now, and it seems to be doing really healthy over there.
Maybe it might go to 3 here sooner or later. People are really scared about it going to 3.
I highly doubt that, but I don't think it would do anything at 3.
It'll probably just stay at 2 for like another format after this, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of going to 3, I'm sort of surprised. And if I'm 100% honest, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comments for this. I'd rather see full power Monarchs back than full power Dinosaurs. Yeah, I said that. I would very much rather have that. Well, okay, they're not exactly at full power. Lithosagem is still banned, thank fucking God.
Danglong is still banned. Sorry.
That was technically a dinosaur hit. He did nothing wrong. You're kidding me? Danglong is still banned with Miko coming out, who's exactly the exact same thing.
Which is another reason why they probably put Miscellaneous at 3 to push product for Miko.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Because she's a pseudo Danglong, because she searches any War Legacy spell or trap from your deck when she's summoned.
True, and then when she leaves the field, she summons a War Legacy from the deck.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, that's actually pretty much it. Since the list was so short, let's talk about a couple of things that we wanted to see that didn't get happen. I wanted to see Harpy's Feather Duster back, because OCG has both Feather Duster and Raigeki now. Why don't we? I want to see Thunder Dragons actually get hit, like, you know, Colossus going to 1, like it should be. Thunder King Ryo was limited on our list for a long time when the TCG and OCG got different ban lists. Colossus is literally a better Thunder King Ryo that cannot die. That's literally what it is. And 1 Colossus, you can play around. You can kaiju that. 2 or 3 is complete and utter bullshit. Yeah, hitting Kagari? No. Get rid of Widow Anchor or get rid of Multi-Roll. Kill Sky Strikers. I want that deck gone. What are some other changes that you would have liked to see?
That's a really tough question on me because I mean, obviously, Feather Duster should have come back.
Yes.
Because, I mean, with how this format's going to be right now, I feel like back row is going to be a very huge thing now.
Yep, the Orcus counter trap.
With Orcus having the full back row of negates and possibly Manhunt.
Yep, or Crackdown, I think is what it's called now.
It's been called Crackdown here, which is somewhat better. I don't know.
I think they don't want to have a card saying Hunt.
I mean, especially with Hunt Down coming out, there's more stun decks are going to be. I mean, I think Ultra Guys might come back.
That's actually a really good comment. Yeah, Ultra Guys aren't hit ILL either.
I mean, they recently won a regional somewhere last weekend, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ultra Guys came back.
I mean, everyone basically side decks for 3 red reboots, and sometimes they side deck Denko Sekkas, but even with all of them, if you don't draw them, the Ultra Guys are going to have their field day on you.
Yeah, because Manhunt just take your monster. Oh, look, Multi-Faker.
Yep.
It's like, alright.
Yeah, let's get all my pluses.
Pretty much.
So it's like, is there any other changes that you know of on the OCG list that you would like them to implement here? I mean, my biggest one is Feather Duster. I want Feather Duster back because...
Pot of Avarice.
Not with Dangers.
No.
With Dangers, Pot of Avarice is never coming back.
Pot of Avarice is the only reason why Sky Strikers is still doing good in the OCG.
Yeah, because they've...
Because they have their 1 Kagari, they have their 2 Engages, and their 2 Anchors. And with Pot of Avarice, they'll just like recycle all of it back.
So... Oh, yeah, and let's talk about one other thing that hasn't happened. Trickstar has dodged another ban list.
They're not doing anything.
So,
Trickstars aren't doing anything anymore, so obviously that's the reason why they're not even
I don't know.
fearing upon them anymore.
I'm still seeing a couple of Trickstar Sky Strikers all around, so.
I mean, that might be changing now because
With Kagari to 1, yeah, that might change, yeah. But, eh.
because honestly, without the Sky Striker engine, I think Trickstars don't really have a foot to sit on.
Yeah, that is a somewhat decent point. Until the format goes back into searching and everything again, in which case, I think the only reason that's not happening right now is Thunder Dragons. Once Thunder Dragons finally get hit the way that they should, I think Trickshire are probably going to make a comeback with 3 reincarnations still is a thing.
I mean, well, we'll see what happens after the release of after Dark Neostorm gets released next weekend,
Yeah.
and then whatever regional or YCS that happens before
after that, yeah.
before Nationals even comes up
Yep.
in a couple of months or so.
Yeah, the other big thing to take note of, the next ban list is coming no sooner than July 1st.
Which will probably be late July,
Yeah, it's either going to be late July or
mid to late July.
if they even keep up with the stuff. But if we know anything, this is the...
Well, since it's coming out in July, it might be out. It'll be out before the Rising Rampage comes out, I think.
Interesting.
Because Rampage comes out in August for us.
Before Rampage, but like
After Battles of Legend.
right around the time of Battles of Legend.
It'll be after the Battles of Legend.
Super hyped for that set, by the way. So, anyways, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, leave your opinions on the ban list down below, and we will catch you guys later.